now joined by Brian Zagorac, the first-year head coach of Penn-Trafford. A 9-2 victory tonight. I would imagine that you're pretty happy with this one. In particular, your team has been so dominant, except with the power play. You got 2 power play goals and really only 2 full opportunities tonight. So I would imagine you checked a lot of boxes. What did you like about tonight's effort?
Yeah, I liked our commitment to playing with each other. We had success early in the game, getting it deep, working with each other, getting up to the points, high and low, getting it to the net, just using each other. That's something we've been preaching. When we have breakdowns, in the games that we struggled with, it's usually because we go to the individuals, right? So tonight, seeing all the lines work together and really gel, that's what we really wanted to see. And that includes the power play, as you said. Going 2 for 2 tonight. I think we went 2 for 2. Sorely needed, right? Really needed to use each other. Been preaching patience, and we got that. So a lot of good things to take away from it for sure.
I know that obviously Tyler Funk's had a great season, but it's got to feel wonderful to have this type of depth behind him. Even though he wasn't tested a ton as this game went along, I thought Jackson Narchis made some really good saves, especially early, to keep that goose egg on the board for the Spartans.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so happy for Jackson Narchis. He's a senior. He's been with this club a long time, just absolutely putting in the work every single day. Never complains, always has a smile on his face, always happy to be on the rink. Before the season, Tyler Funk was, announced as the starter the way that he played in the playoffs last year, taking us to a Penn's Cup final. So he earned it, and Jackson and Carson Weishorn as well. Just knew the job was just to keep their head down and keep working and, be ready when the number was called. So that's another win for Jackson tonight. So to see him come out and be so rock solid for us is really important. So,
Bieneman, your leading scorer and the leading scorer in the entire classification coming into the night. He did get 3 points, I think, but didn't factor in until the third period, and your team still looked really good offensively without him registering any points in the first 2 periods. So how much depth offensively do you think that this team ultimately has?
Yeah, honestly, we've been saying all year, the sky's the limit. We just have to work with each other, right? We have to use each other as line mates. We found a lot of individual success earlier in the year, and that well ran dry against some of the stronger teams, right? That tended to shut us down. So change up the lines a bit, trying to find some new chemistry, and it worked tonight. Brock is a heck of a player. He'll tell you that. He'll tell you he was on a little bit of a cold streak. So to see him break that tonight, albeit it came in the third period, he did a lot of good things for us, killing penalties, great on the forward check, playing the system well. So, I couldn't be happier with his performance.
Well, the third period, there were 7 combined goals. Now, 5 of them went your way, so I'm assuming you're not too upset, but did it feel like the game just really kind of completely changed and broke open in a big way as that third period moved along?
Yes and no. I think a little bit earlier, we want to get that first goal, right? I know it's kind of cliche in hockey, but that first goal is so important. To get it early too as well. We've struggled with slow starts, really. Even against Fox Chapel, we might have got the first goal, but the intensity might not have been there, the commitment might not have been there. So to work hard in the first period and get that first goal. We knew if we got the first goal, that would lead a lot towards momentum, which we did. So just try to carry it, the rest of the way. Third period, again, just wanted to come out and score the first one again and set the tone for the rest of the way. Okay, so we heard secondhand what maybe happened at the beginning of the game, but you had a player who had an incorrect helmet on and was not able to play. Talk me through how that unfolded. So their coaching staff found it necessary to challenge that, and they were expecting a penalty, and that did not happen. Unfortunately, the rule is that player can just not participate in the game, which I'm sure was not their coaching staff's intention. So, it is what it is. But yeah, I guess everyone has to have the same colored helmet. Maybe we as a team should have identified that earlier. The player understands, his responsibility there, but it just is what it is. Keep a spray can on the bench next time. Yeah, exactly right. Just some gamesmanship, no hard feelings. Lastly, I know you're feeling really good with where your team's at now. What do you want to see over the next handful of games heading into the break? Yeah, so this was game 1 of game 4. We're breaking the season up into a smaller section right now. 3 more to end the calendar year. Bishop McCourt, a hungry team, a strong team, a skillful team. coming into our barn next week, and then Cathedral Prep, who we all know are having a very good year. So, and then Norwin after that. So, it's been very important to us to end the year strong. 4-0 is our goal. We really want to carry that momentum into January, and tonight was a good start.
Well, Brian, thanks for doing this. You were way better than Michael Robinson at remembering to come up and do
Please remind him
interviews.
of that. Yes, thank you.
Awesome. Good stuff. Brian Zagorac, head coach for Penn-Trafford, here tonight on
Thanks,
the
guys.
Westmoreland Sports Network.